Kentucky, let's talk.
Exclusive.
Yeah, that was exclusive.
Kentucky, let's talk. I want to welcome y'all back to part 2 of the exclusive interview with the homie, the legend, K-State. Now, this part of the interview, man, we're going to heat it up. We really going to talk about when he was really killing the city. Like, the first segment was just when he first started getting his feet wet. He understanding the music business, understanding, how to get it out the mud. Yeah. But this right here, man, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. And this is before anybody even named their album, their mixtape, this certain title, man. Penitentiary Chances, man. Yeah. This is probably one of the biggest, I want to speak with facts, one of the biggest to me to come out of the state of Kentucky. Ain't nobody do it like this, and I'm talking about back then. Yeah. I ain't seen nobody do it like this. Y'all really went and y'all really got a real celebrity host to host a mixtape. This is back when you had to have a DJ to really be somebody. Like if you drop a project and you didn't have a DJ, it was like you just dropped a project. Yeah. When you wouldn't get that official stamp from an official DJ, it made y'all official. So I want to start it off like this, man. How did you meet the homie Big Scoupe, man? Like, how did that whole friendship come about, man?
Alright, so me and Scoupe, we from the same neighborhood, just like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, our neighborhood huge, and it's divided by cliques and crews
yes,
and
sir.
streets. You know what I'm saying? Everybody run with their little circle or whatever. So Scoupe from Ohio Street, and we from the project. You know
For sure,
yes sir. So we knew of each other. You know what I'm saying? But in high school, we was tight. It was the big dog. He played football. Okay. And, he was popular nigga in school.
Yes, sir.
He really ran at ball. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I used to always fuck with him in the hallway and shit. Okay. But I used to go in that nigga's class and just fuck with him. I'd be kicked out of class.
Okay,
I ain't gonna say fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'd go in his class and I'd just be rapping. I had pages and pages.
Damn, okay.
He was like, damn, this nigga's cold. So, years later, after high school, this became a passion for him, and he really, took it there. You know what I'm saying? He had the right people around him and shit.
For sure.
He just like, man, I gotta go get my nigga.
Yeah.
I gotta get my little nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga cold. And I was going through a situation. I was in and out of jail and shit. And then I caught a dope case, and I was in jail. But he came, he told the nigga, like, nah, I got something for us, bro.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? And he shot his commercial, which was like a compilation of shit that he was building at the time.
Okay.
And they had a clip of me in the studio snapping. I had my R.I.P. Tater shirt on.
Okay, yeah.
And I was in the studio snapping. And I never forget sitting in jail and seeing that bitch come across the TV.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, bro, kept his word.
Damn, it's cold.
When I got out, he's like, come on. And I was still on the ankle bracelet, so he would always come check on me and shit. And I let him hear the music I was putting together. And I mean, my first day off house arrest, I had a show. First day, I had a show. So, yeah, that's our relationship is being tight.
Damn, it's
but
cold.
over time, like he just kind of like, I don't want you doing that over there because you too cold for that.
For sure.
He never had a problem with bigging me up. He never had a problem. A lot of niggas be like hating and shit. He never had a problem with that.
Feelings.
He wanted to see me win. And like, you can go to my old MySpace page to this day. If you scroll all the way back in the comments, you'll see him like he gonna be the reason I ain't gotta rap no more.
Damn, that's cold.
Scooby used to always tell me that. So like, just that motivation from my nigga, and he was really doing his thing at the time. Like,
for sure, yeah.
And Scooby did a lot of major shit throughout his whole career in this music shit, but he always, showed love.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Always pushed me to be the best that I could be. So
for sure.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who Big Scoupe is, he's another legendary artist from Lexington, Kentucky. Him and K-State, they basically came up together. We definitely gonna have him on the show, man. But the next question I got for you, man, is can you remember the first song that y'all did together? When y'all knew you was like, hold up, we might have to do this a few more times.
It was on his album, Product of the Streets. The song was called Baby Come Home. And a little female track.
Yes, sir.
The shit slid though.
Damn,
bro.
okay.
The shit slid, bro.
Okay.
It was just a vibe. Like, me and bro always had this sparring type of thing. Like, it's like we don't hate on each other, but we
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I know how you gonna come, so I'm gonna
Okay.
come like
Yeah, who can go the hardest? Yeah.
and
Basically,
we go at it.
y'all pushing each other.
Yeah, and we just every time, bro.
Okay.
It's never been a time where we don't just come up with some magic, bro.
For sure.
Every time, bro.
So, how did it go from making a female song to y'all in the studio and y'all coming with one of the hottest albums to ever come out of Kentucky, Penitentiary Chances?
It was our lifestyle because from that time, me and bro was together every day for years.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like how we live, you know, the chemistry, how we survived. So it was just like it wasn't something that we just titled or just, you know, this was really what was going on. Like
Thanks, though.
and it came about like, okay, this is what it is. And I remember the motto on the album, the whole theme of the project, like Jeezy had Trap or Die, he was saying Trap or Die.
Mm-hmm.
Our motto was like, being broke is like being in jail.
Damn, okay.
So we like, fuck it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like, so
yeah.
we out here.
Yeah,
Like,
thanks,
gone.
though,
We
yeah.
out here. Like, so that was the whole motto. And me and bro just went ape shit on that shit.
That's cool. So before we get into the other questions, man, let the people know where they can go get Penitentiary Chances, and we gonna run it right back. If you got 3 songs to tell people to go check out, let them know which ones to go check out.
Alright, you can get Penitentiary Chances, I want to say Apple Music, Spotify, Dat Piff, all the mixtape sites. It's everywhere. You can just type it in on Google. That
Okay.
shit a link gonna pop up.
Official.
You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. But 3 songs from that project, I would say I'm from Kentucky was a serious record. That was number 2. Fast Lane, All I Know. Man, it's so much shit.
Man, that motherfucker, the whole thing for real, but
I can't remember the name of the song. If You My Ram.
okay,
Ram.
that was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard. That was
You know what
hard.
I'm saying?
Yeah, yes,
It's
sir.
like that's a real description of our relationship. Like we brothers for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Through whatever.
Outside of music.
Yeah, outside of music, we make sure we straight. You know what I'm saying? So My Ram's a real special song to me. And All I Know, just about sticking to the code, man. Like
Okay.
the lines are so blurry these days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we stick to what we know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, All I Know is a very special track, and I'm gonna say check out Scoupe's song I Gotta Hustle.
Okay.
Cause that was special.
Yeah.
That song was
Yeah.
special, bro. Yeah.
Nah, it
I
go.
can't even just name.
Yeah, nah, yeah. I mean, like,
You know
for
what
real,
I'm saying?
like I said, that's one of the coldest CDs now, like, to come out of Kentucky. Like, that CD's
Yeah,
cold,
man.
like, the whole thing. Now, how did y'all get in touch with DJ Smallz? Like, how did that relationship form? Because, you know, back in the day, it's like, when he was coming up, it's like, if you don't know people in the industry, then you're not gonna get in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Like DJ Smallz, DJ Dramas, like
Yeah.
those people are in the industry. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, how did you guys make that?
Okay, so
Make that network.
Smallz was when Pimp C first got released from prison.
Mhm.
DJ Smallz was the first tape that Pimp C went with.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For anybody else, so that like blew Smallz through the roof.
Got
know
you.
what I'm saying?
Got you.
And then over the next course of years, Yo Gotti gravitated to Smallz.
Mm.
Cocaine Music 1
Okay.
with Smallz.
See?
A few of them was
Another
Smallz.
legendary.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Yes,
so
sir.
the same year we came out was with Gotti. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Smallz was kind of like, he hit me up.
Damn,
He had
that's
an
cold.
agent that worked under Fear Factor Music named Chad Brown. He hit me up on MySpace and wrote me. It was just like, man, I see what you're doing.
Let's get it.
Let's go to the next level with it.
Damn, that's
Like, you
cold.
and Smallz should do something. And, you know, just with brother like Scoupe, that's my big dog. Like, and I never forget all the doors he opened for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'm like, bruh, me and you gonna do this tape together.
Real.
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
nigga
I
shit.
brought it back home. I'm like, let's do this shit like we know how, bruh.
Yeah,
You
for
know
sure,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
That's what it was.
Yeah, and I want to run it back on what you just said. This man just said when they dropped Penitentiary Chances, that's when Yo Gotti was dropping what?
Yeah.
Cocaine
Prime time.
1. Do you hear me?
They had a-
So, what I'm saying is, this man done put in so much work, man. Spent so much money. And I want to slide into the next question, bro. Did it cost you a lot to get Smallz, or was it more on we'll get ours on the back end and
I ain't gonna say it cost a lot. It might cost some little change.
Yeah,
because, you know, out of respect to who he is and what he does, you know what I'm saying? It's a service.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
of course a nigga spent some bread, but it was the promo that cost the money.
Yeah.
Not only did I just say, here, host my mixtape, you know, we went a step farther. I brought the nigga to the city.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like, come on down.
West End, yeah.
To the Super Sunday,
Yeah.
to the Dirt Ball game.
I remember that.
Nappy Roots was with us, all of this. So, you know, we kicked it off, you know what I'm saying? Hosted a party, brought the nigga to the club, 2 keys. And,
Okay.
you know, we vibed all the way out. And, you know, on the same tip, we ended up getting top 10 mixtapes that year.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
see?
Yeah, we it was Ozone Magazine did a special on the Super Bowl edition.
Ozone was big too.
And Yo Gotti was number 1, we was number 10.
Damn, that's cold, boy.
Yeah.
That's cold. Like, see, that's one of the exclusives that we get right here on Kentucky Let's Talk, man. Like,
Absolutely.
you really found out little information that you would probably never know.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, next question. Let me see. I cut all this out. Let's see.
Well, you good.
Okay. So, if you could stay independent or you could sign to a label, which one would you do?
It depends on the situation, because you can't really say, you know, fuck the labels ain't there. It's about your situation and what's being discussed as far as the terms and the agreement.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because having a label benefits certain artists.
Big
you know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, some people might really, you know, work out an agreement with your publisher. You know, everybody's not trying to rape you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's a bigger picture. Like, they might say, okay, I can help this artist. He blow to this level. We still eat on the back end, but our name gets spreaded too, because he already got a
bigger
following.
picture. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So it's just about that. You know what I'm saying? But what I do, it depends on the agreement. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't go with a label.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely would be able to reach places that I can't physically reach. I would go with a label for that.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying?
And like a lot of artists, you know, they'll get on interviews and be like, man, I wouldn't do no label. Y'all sound stupid. Y'all, because it's about business.
Right.
Like you said,
exactly.
what can y'all offer me that I can't offer myself?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's how you really go into it. You just don't be like, I'm not signing a label because everybody can't be Master P. That's why it's only one Master P. Like, let's stop.
Yeah,
fronting.
exactly. You feel
like
me?
it's like, you know, it's hard to do it by yourself.
Yeah, it
so
is. It's you got to do all the leg work.
Yeah.
So if you got somebody who can do that leg work and reach other countries
and cash you out,
exactly.
Come on.
You know, I wouldn't turn down that advance. I mean, it depends on the situation.
Yeah, for sure.
They gonna advance me and do some extra shit for me. Yeah. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna wait on the label to do everything for me. I'm gonna put in my work too. So with that advance, I would make it more money and blow my own name.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So, for the people who's tuning in, man, what's your top 5 artists, dead or alive?
Tupac. Damn, only 5. Tupac, Jadakiss, Starlito, Nipsey. That's 3. That's 4, ain't it?
That's 3.
Okay.
That was 4.
Nah,
that was 4.
yeah, 4.
Okay, that was 4.
Tupac, Nipsey, Starlito, Jada, and I give it to Hov.
Oh, okay.
You know, Hov was talking another lingo.
Yeah, for sure.
Back in the day, and
For
you
sure.
had to decode it, and the only way you could decode it is if you knew.
Yeah.
If you know, you
If
know.
you lived
I
this.
said, yeah, if you know, you know. And I gotta throw in a 6th one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Snoop.
Snoop, yes sir, yes sir, yep. Did you go to Snoop when he came here?
Nah, I was in Miami.
You was, yep. That's crazy, man. So, I'm glad that you just named your top 6, and I'm glad you said somebody's name, man. So when a lot of y'all go check out some of his music, I know y'all I gotta ask the question, bro.
Okay.
What do you want to say to people who's gonna say he sounds like Starlito?
Shit. Listen how I talk. And I ain't try shit.
Yeah, facts.
I just rap.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? My delivery is completely different. How I put my bars together and shit like that.
Yeah.
The type of music I make. I mean, that's like somebody saying, man, I don't like the way your eyes look.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
I'm born like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's who I am.
Yeah, it's who I am.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I want to say this too, though. Like I said, when did you drop your first album?
2007.
I ain't never really did the history on Starly though, but I don't even know if he was rapping then. I'm just let's be 100. I don't know if he was dropping. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? And we up here in Kentucky, homies down there in Tennessee. You feel me? And we all Midwest. So that's why it's gonna be some similar. We gonna talk the same.
I stays touched.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I got a song with Cool Daddy Fresh from Nashville.
Yep, you do. Yep.
And Star Leader's on the song. You know what I'm saying? I got love for the nigga.
Like, all day.
Nigga did some amazing shit on some independent shit. And
sure.
He came out the same year with Smallz.
See, I didn't know.
Smallz was the rollout for all of us.
Right. See, that's cold. Yep.
It was the Independence Day mixtape.
Damn, that's cold.
Yeah.
And like you just said, I got love for you. You see, he named him in his top 5 artists. So we ain't no haters up here in Kentucky, man. We give props when when props is to give due.
Sure.
You feel me? So if you could do a partnership with an artist or a label, who would you do it with?
I wouldn't sign to an artist.
Okay.
Not somebody who's already on unless they was really. I take it back. I would fuck with Ross. Because Ross is fair with his artists.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't like. I don't want to make it sound like hate or shade, but like, let's say like.
He don't keep him in the background.
Right. I've heard certain artists sign to artists and they have issues because they can't get the promotion or the shine or the album doesn't get the push behind it because he's still an artist. So
I get you.
He's busy in his schedule.
Yeah.
But Ross really made time for his artists. You know what I'm saying? He made sure that they all had a team behind them. So I would definitely fuck with a nigga like that. But like, label wise, I would like it would be like Atlantic, Def Jam, some shit like that.
The top dogs.
A real partnership. My goal is always to get my label on. Or I would go with a distributor, you know what I'm saying? Before just a straight label. I want to push my artists and I want to develop a team for each of them to where I can still be an artist and I have my team, they have their team, and we all getting pushed to whichever outlets is best for us, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Everybody gets their own lane and they shine. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could collab with, let's say 5 artists, what 5 artists would you collab with? Like if you had to pick and you had, an album right now and you like, you know what, I guess to get A, B, and C on a track, who would you collab with?
Boosie, Kanye on some production shit. I'd probably do Gates, Snoop. Damn, so many dog I fuck with. I like Savi Third. That nigga hard.
Okay.
And fuck, probably Lido or Don Street.
Yes, sir. Yep, I fuck with all of them. And I'm glad you said Lil Boosie. The homie State dropped a song titled Lil Boosie that had the city going crazy. I mean, he put that thing on World Star. They went crazy on World Star. Like that song Lil Boosie was cold. And this one Lil Boosie was locked up. So, like I said, once again, the big homie paying homage to other big homies, other people who inspired him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that song was cold, bro.
Yeah, man, I met Webby off that shit.
Damn, did you?
Yeah.
Damn.
The whole team was like his brother Derek Jones, that's my nigga. Like, super cool. Them niggas had brought me to Louisville like 2-3 different times, and when they came to Lex on Winchester Road, had me right there. Anybody who got pictures of that show, I'm right
there.
Yeah,
that's cold. Yeah, that's cold.
Nigga, cool nigga, man. Yeah.
So for the artists tuning in that is gonna go check out your music, and they're like, you know what, I want to get K-State on a track. Is it free for K-State, or do you gotta pay K-State?
It really depends, for real. It depends on the person. You know, if I know them, they background, they grind, they ethic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing music for niggas to like just ride around with their homeboys and shit. Listen to it.
It's gotta make sense.
Yeah, it gotta make sense. But I'm a fair nigga too, cause I'm about my money, but I ain't about busting no nigga head who's trying to come up. If you feel like we can leverage the situation, I can help you, you can benefit me, then by all means, I'll make it comfortable for a nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
It's a real nigga, you know what I'm saying?
And this is one of the reasons why I rock with K-State so much, man. he's just real, bro. Like a lot of dudes get in front of this camera and they get big headed and they want to talk crazy. Listen, this man done put in a lot of work. He done accomplished a lot of things in his career, and he can get in front of this camera and say, K-State ain't free. You gotta pay, which as should.
Yeah.
But you getting on here, he always stay humble, man. He's always talking with with sense. And what I'm saying is, he's saying, if you working and I see you working and you got a buzz, of course we can work. Yeah. Because I'm gonna get man on the back end. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So, bro, like I said, you always been humble. You know what I'm saying? You always been that dude. And like I said, a lot of people don't understand. Like, did a lot in your career, bro. Seen a lot. Been through a lot. Yeah, I'm talking about. He's him for real. Yeah. Not just no music like Beams. Yeah. He's him. He's him. But he always stay humble. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. This man get in front of this camera, man, and he still be him. So this is the end of part 2. We're gonna bring it right back for part 3. Kentucky.
Kentucky, let's talk.
Exclusive.
Yeah, that was exclusive.